guys, it's Nick, and well, it's time to compare the Fanatics Authentic Pro Made in Canada on Ice Authentic jersey versus the Made in Indonesia Fanatics Premium jersey, which I now can say I have each option. This being the Fanatics Authentic Pro, this being a Fanatics Premium. So, as I unboxed the Fanatics Pro jersey, I wanted to compare the two jerseys between one another. The Authentic Pro, which is what the players wear on ice, versus the Premium, which is the more retail level, cheaper option for fans to purchase, which is basically the Adidas equivalent level that we ended up getting during the Adidas era. Now that we're in the Fanatics era, there's 3 tiers of jersey: a breakaway, a premium, and the Authentic Pro. The breakaways, I don't believe they made in the Winter Classics, but they did do it in the premium. I took several high quality photos to show comparisons of each jersey side by side for this video to help you decide what you see different in these jerseys. One thing I noticed immediately when I unboxed the jersey, the Authentic Pro that is, how heavy of a jersey it is. There's a lot of engineering in this jersey that they put together for it. The Made in Canada jersey, which is my Alex Vlasic Winter Classic. But there's a lot of ingenuity with these. It reminds me almost of the Reebok Edge 2.0 with the weight of the jersey. So let's get into this video, shall we? Let's get into this. I have the Alex Vlasic Authentic Pro, Nick Foligno Premium jersey. Going through this video, I will show inside out photos of the jerseys, how the jerseys are kind of laid out by stitching, some details that may not catch your eye quickly, but I will point them out in this video. So, here's the back view of both jerseys, the Vlasic Winter Classic Authentic Pro and Foligno Winter Classic Premium jersey. These two jerseys, as they lay, still look similar, but there's a little bit more detail you can find with this. The Authentic Pro, it lays a lot differently than how the Foligno does. So Foligno lays fairly flat. The Authentic Pro, I will say, was a difficult jersey to lay flat when it came to the jersey. Why? It's all reinforced. And you'll see the reinforcements shortly after this. One of the first things I noticed with the Authentic Pro versus Premium jersey is, well, the Winter Classic patch itself. On the Authentic Pro, it has that traditional hockey jersey zigzag stitching around the border. On the Premium, though, it has a weird bevelness to it. It has a good embroidery to the jersey, to it, but it has a beveled outline with a thin twill outlining around it. The Authentic Pro, that's just a zigzag stitch onto a cream outlining that shows around the Winter Classic logo. So the Authentic Pro has that higher level of detail for how a patch should be stitched onto a jersey. A detail inside the collar, there's always a hanger effect. And while the hanger effect for the Blackhawks in their Winter Classic jersey this time around was the Chicago Blackhawks with the 4 6-pointed star for representing the city of Chicago. On the Premium, as you could tell, it's a lot thicker compared to the one on the Authentic Pro. The Authentic Pro, that's sublimated into the collar, where On the premium, something that would worry me over time of wear and use in the over years would be how that Chicago Blackhawks is appliqued to the jersey. That's just a rubberized screen printing onto the back of the collar. On the Authentic Pro, that's sublimated, printed into the collar, so it won't over time deteriorate over the years. However, the two size tags, the Authentic Pro and the Premium, they're basically the same, but a little they're virtually the same. The Authentic Pro just has a made in Canada Canadian flag on it. The Premium doesn't have it. It's made in Indonesia. That's what it states. I didn't get a good image where it showed the made in Indonesia part, but it's still the same thing. You could also see a more stitching outline on the back of the collar as well to the Authentic Pro versus the Premium. This shows a good level of detail when it comes to how these jerseys are reinforced. The Authentic Pro, obviously, being the on ice authentic, is what the players wear on ice. You're going to see more reinforcement when it comes to stitching and quality of the jersey. The Premium being the base level for the fans, it's not going to have that level of high definition quality for stitching. The Authentic Pro, clearly each piece of fabric is stitched to one another. The Premium, not that case. It also has left a paper residue, I noticed, in the logos and numbers for the Premium versus the Authentic Pro, which is just a black stitching to show where the numbers and logos are put together. Now, here's the back of the jerseys that are inside out. You can see the fight straps are more reinforced. I will have more photo for the fight strap in a bit. The numbers, you could tell, again, that paper white showing of how the numbers are stitched down, and it just looks lower quality for the Premium. The Authentic Pro has more levels of detail. You could see that stitch mark in the back neckline area, and how the jersey's kind of enforced to be worn on ice with pads. And now the fight straps. This is the final set of images, and well, it shows in the detail. The Authentic Pro, you're going to have a reinforced fight strap with a stronger piece of fabric. The Premium, you're not. You're going to have just one piece of fabric stitched onto the fight strap. The where the Authentic Pro, you're having that reinforcement of one piece of fabric sandwiching the fight strap with another piece of fabric. Where on the Premium, you're just having the jersey fight strap stitched on with a weird white piece of fabric that really doesn't do much. Also, for the Authentic Pro, as you could tell, the numbers are stitched into the fight strap. That is common for jerseys, on ice authentic jerseys, to have the numbers do get stitched partially onto the fight strap. That happens a lot. That's normal. It also adds to more reinforcement compared to the non-reinforcement of the Premium level jersey. And that's how you can tell differences when it comes to on ice authentic quality versus replica quality. Some of you may not go out and buy the Authentic Pro because of the cost of those jerseys in comparison to the Premium. Usually the cost difference is a big factor. Authentic Pros typically go for almost $500. Premiums 180 blank, about 250-ish with a name and number. However, I took advantage of a deal that Fanatics had run in December, and I got the jersey for much cheaper than what it typically would go for. That's why I took advantage of getting an opportunity to own an Authentic Pro. Otherwise, I probably would not be doing a video like this comparing an Authentic Pro to a premium, because I was thinking that price might be out of my price range right now not to purchase a Authentic Pro. But I went ahead with a sale that was going on and took advantage to get the jersey. I'm one who does like collecting made in Canada jerseys. It took me a while to get a made in Canada Blackhawks Adidas jersey on ice authentic level. Took me a while to get on ice authentic Reebok jersey. I actually got my first on ice authentic at the 2017 NHL draft for Reebok. Took me a while to find a Coho authentic, and took me a while to find a CCM authentic. Jerseys like that, typically, it takes a while to come by. Now that Fanatics is putting the on ice authentic deals, like jerseys, back out on the open retail level market, it's cool to see. But it's a more of a collector's item piece versus a everyday wearer like the premium level. That's what I have to mention in this video. I know not everyone can go out affording a really expensive jersey such as the Authentic Pro. But with the deal that he ran, I took that advantage to get it. Down in the comments down below, I hope this video did help you out in deciding if you do want to go spend the extra money to get an Authentic Pro. Let me know. If it didn't, I understand. The Authentic Pros are expensive. Sorry about that for a moment. But I want to say thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And most of all, let's go Hawks.